Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Y'all, I have seen the light. Stay tuned. Y'all, I have my lights off for a reason. It's probably very hard to see me, but don't focus on looking at me. Look at this beautiful, large, lighted Christmas star. Super easy to make. I know that you're going to love making these, and you'll be able to make them in any size that you want, because once you know the process, you can adjust that process to fit whatever it is you need. But isn't this gorgeous? Hopefully you're able to see the light as it shines through this star. Imagine making up a whole bunch of these for a Christmas display at your home. You can even make this some type of a tree topper if you want. Welcome to my channel. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Welcome to all of my new friends and to all of my new subscribers. Welcome back to all of my longtime friends and longtime subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the awesome way that you support me and my channel. Today, we are going to make this jumbo Christmas star using 2 sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock, decorative cardstock, and some fairy lights. You're going to see just how easy it is to make this large, and it really is large Christmas star. Now from point to point, this star is greater than 12 inches. So look at how big this is. Imagine a few of these on your mantle or surrounding your Christmas tree or sitting out on the table. Great display item. And I'll give you a closer look in just a minute, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. All right, y'all, so here is a closer look at this awesome jumbo Christmas star. And like I said, from point to point, this is greater than 12 inches. It's actually about 13.5 inches. So it's going to be about 13.5 inches round. And you can see how large it is with my hands. So if you're able to see that the lights are on now, but they are. But in the dark, the lights shining through really show up very well. And I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is to make this right now. So here's what you need to make it. You need 2 pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock or paper, your choice. I like to use a medium to heavyweight when I'm making these stars, just because it makes it a little bit more sturdier than just text weight paper. So what I'm using here is a medium weight to heavyweight. It's double-sided. Yours does not have to be. You can use whatever paper it is you want to use for this project. And you can also adjust the size of this depending on what you need. Just to make sure that when you adjust the size, you keep it squared. So if I have a 12 by 12, I have 12 inches this way, this way, this way, and this way. If you want to start with a 10 by 10, just make sure it's 10 by 10 in all directions, and the process will work for you. It works for a 6 by 6, doing the same thing. Or if you want to make some really teeny tiny stars, and let's say you wanted to start with a 3 by 3, just make sure it's 3 by 3, not 3.5 by 3. You just want to keep things even. So the easiest and quickest way to do this is to take your paper and fold it in half in both directions. And a lot of you are already familiar with this process. It's very simple, and it's one that many people do. Once you've folded it like this, you can see that I have a square. Then we're going to open it, and we're going to fold it on the diagonal. I'm going to use my big old spatula just to get my crease. And then we do that on the other end as well. We fold it on the diagonal. And I'll use my big old spatula to make sure. And so now you have your piece that looks like this. Where you fold it this way and this way, you're going to have those score marks, and that's what we want to work with. Don't do this to the pointed ends. do it to that centerpiece. So all I'm going to do is take my ruler, place it on the score mark that's running in this direction and this direction. And I'm just going to make a mark going up 2.5 inches. And I'm making that mark darker than I normally would so that y'all can see what I'm doing. And just know that it doesn't have to be perfect, but I am trying to get 2.5 inches. And hopefully you can see that mark. And then we're going to do 2.5 inches over here. And then finally 2.5 inches here. Ordinarily, I wouldn't make these marks. I would just sort of eyeball it, but I want to make sure that I show you guys the process for doing this. So now that I have my marks, I simply need to go to the line and cut straight down. And my cut might not be straight and perfect, but it'll be good enough. I have these cut. You take your end and you fold it in to meet the score mark. And you need to do this going all the way around. So I'll start in this direction. And basically I'm taking this piece and I'm bending it over to meet this score mark. And y'all don't worry about it if it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be. And we just keep doing this all the way around. And now we just take this side and we do the same thing. We're just going to bring it over and fold it like that. And we just keep doing this all the way around. The thicker your paper, the more you might have to maneuver and finagle and finesse. And we're going to do it to this one. And to our last one. And this process will actually be done twice. So you'll do this on both pieces of your 12 by 12. I've already done one off camera. That's why I'm doing this one completely with you guys. So now you can see that you have what looks like a star. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and just punch some holes. And I'm going to show you 2 ways to punch your holes. For me, I am going to just use my Crocodile Big Bite to go in and just punch some random holes throughout. If you have a Crocodile Big Bite, this actually works very well for that process. But if you don't have a Crocodile Big Bite, you can still do this project. And here's how you can do it. You can take a paper piercer or a leather tool piercer, whatever you want to call this, and you can just start punching a series of holes. Completely up to you how you choose to do it, but this isn't one of those projects that you can't do if you don't have a Crocodile Big Bite. You can most definitely do this project. And you can see how quickly I was able to punch those holes. So I'm going to go ahead and just punch this side using my paper piercer so that you can see just how quick we're able to do this. And I have those holes punched. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Crocodile Big Bite. I'm going to go ahead and punch the rest of my holes, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have punched all of my holes. I'm going to go ahead and punch this last one with you guys so that you can see again just how easy it is for us to get our holes in our paper. And you might not even want to put as many holes as I have put in these. I like how the light shines through the holes, so that's why I put as many. So now all we need to do is take these pieces and fold them back into this shape the way that we had it. Then we're going to take one piece and we fold it over the top of the other piece. So I am just going to use my hot glue gun because it'll go very quickly with that. So I place some hot glue right there, and now I'm just going to fold over and we'll get that stuck. We'll do the same thing here. So I am just going to take my hot glue, place some hot glue, and then we just do this to all four. So I'm going to place some more glue. And then I'll take this one and do the same thing. So you'll notice that when I'm folding this over, I folded them over all going in the same direction. So I took this piece and went over, this piece and over, this piece and over, this piece and over. But even if you don't follow that, it's not going to hurt anything. So we're going to take this piece, we've added the glue, and we're going to fold it over. Go ahead and get that immediate stick. So now we have our two pieces, and I have already added the light to this piece, and I'll show you how I did it. But these pieces are going to go on top of each other just like this, and we'll have another beautiful star, and I'll show you how it looks lit in just a minute. But to get the light, I'm going to be using these little fairy lights. I'll have them linked in the description box. They come with the battery already in. You just pull out that plastic tab and you have all of this wonderful light right here. And I'm not going to tuck mine down into each point of the star. I'm just going to take it and place it right there on the inside. So I am just tucking it in like a bird's nest right there. And then I'm going to pull out enough so that I have about this much hanging out. So now I'm going to take these two and I'm going to join them together using hot glue. So I am going to take my hot glue and I'm just going to add some hot glue, about right here. Might be more hot glue than I need, but that's okay. And now I'm going to take this and we're going to put it down like this so that we can get the tips touching the hot glue. And so once you have the two pieces joined together, if you see that you don't have the amount of light coming through that you want, just go back and punch a few holes. You can just go back and adjust it to get as much light coming through as you might want. And so now we have a beautiful Christmas star. I am just going to take my little light pack, place some glue on the bottom, and place it right there. And so now I have my little battery packs down. I am going to go ahead and turn off the lights again and light this star so that you can see just how pretty it is. So y'all, here is my beautiful Christmas star. I don't have much light, so it's not showing up well. It might even be a little bit grainy. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn on the lights real quick so that you can get a look at how gorgeous is this. Y'all, I think you're going to love making these. It'll probably become one of your new go-to Christmas favorites because these are stunning. And y'all, we're making it with paper. Joyce, aren't these beautiful? Just how pretty they are.
I cannot believe that is beautiful.
Isn't it? It's paper.
That is gorgeous. I have never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it really is. It's just pretty. So you can actually, if you want, you can put some like fishing line and hang them from the ceiling, or you can put a hook on it or some type of a mount on the bottom and mount it to your Christmas tree. But I love how these turned out. They really are stunning. It's so easy to make.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much, Joyce.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all, so there we have it. We received our stamp of approval from my sister Joyce, and she's absolutely right. If you see these in person, they are jaw-dropping because it is paper. You don't have to go to the store and pay a fortune for something like this. 2 pieces of paper and 2 fairy lights. I'll link those lights in the description box. Make sure that if you're interested in getting some of the lights, you read the manufacturer's description of their lights. But I introduced the fairy lights either last year or the year before. I can't remember. And I have been using them in various Christmas crafts. And y'all, I have to say that of all the crafts that I have used those fairy lights on, this is my new favorite. Now, I might later on have another new favorite, but for right now, these are my new favorites. So I hope that you have enjoyed the quick and easy way on how to make lighted Christmas stars. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, but you enjoyed this video and you think it's something you're going to do, I would love to have you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, you guys, please be safe, be kind, be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later.